we've got these two functions, f of x, x squared, g of x, x minus 1. And let's say we're having loads of fun putting numbers in. So we're going, oh, what's f of 3? 3 squared, 9. What about g of 3? That's 3 minus 3, that's 0. That's fun. And then we do that for a while. It's really fun. And then we think, wait a minute. I want to combine these two. I want to use both. I don't want to use one or the other and have to choose. They're both so exciting so that I want to use both. So what I'm going to do is set up a chain. So I'm going to get my number 3, say, x is 3, and I am going to do f of 3 and get 9. But then, instead of doing g of 3, I'm actually going to take my 9 and use that inside the g. Isn't that a good game? So I'm going to put that in there. So now I'm going to do g of 9, which is 9 minus 3, which is 6. Wow, super fun. So I can do that with something else as well. You might be wondering why I would do this. I would do this because it's fun. So what else could I do with it? I could do like, I could do x is 0, couldn't I? X is 0. F of 0 is 0 squared, which is 0. Then put that in there, and then we get that. So what I'm actually doing is called composite functions. I'm creating a composite. I'm using both of the two functions, and what I'm doing is putting one inside the other one. So here, what I've actually got is f of 0. So this thing here that I was doing was g of f of 0, or g of f of 3 I did the first time. And we basically, when we write this, we don't bother with the brackets. So we write g f 0, or g of f of 3. And to help you when you first start doing this, just put brackets in. Just put some brackets in like that. And then you can see that you're doing f to 0, and then you're doing g to the result. So that's how the notation works. So let's clear this and have a go, see what it would look like in general. So let's do g of f of 2. So this means we're doing g to f of 2. What is f of 2? It is 2 squared. That was easy. It's 4. G of 4. Now, what is g of 4? G of 4 is 4 minus 3. So overall, 1. Pretty simple, right? Let's do another one. Let's do, what about this one? F squared of 2. That means f of 2. Or if we're using the bracket notation to help us get used to it, f of 2. So what's f of 2? That means 2 squared, that's 4. And then f of 4, that means put 4 back in, and then you get 16. So with numbers, it's really easy. You just put one in, and then whatever you get out, you put into the other one. So it creates a chain. If you want to do it abstractly, you can do that as well. So f of g of x, that would mean that we're doing f of g of x. Now g of x is x minus 3. So what we're doing is f, which squares things, and we're doing it to x minus 3. So that will be x minus 3 squared. Or we could do g of f of x. This is doing g, which takes 3 off things, doing it to f, which squares things. So that is g of x squared. So that is x squared minus 3. So you take your first one, f of x, and you feed that into g. Or, if you're doing it the other way around, if you're doing f of g of x, then you take your g of x, and then you feed that in to f, putting one inside the other one. Okay, let's see if you've got the idea. Pause the video. This is very easy, so you should do this yourself. Pause the video, have a go at these. I've told you f, I've told you g. I want to know f of g of 2, g of f of x, and g squared of 1. Pause the video, have a go, unpause, just check you've got the idea. So, first one, g of 2. Well, g of 2 is 2 minus 1, which is 1. Then we're doing f of g of 2, so we're doing f of 1, which is 1 squared plus 5, which is 6. Second one, f of x is x squared plus 5. F of x is x squared plus 5. And we are going to do g to f of x. So g of x squared plus 5. So wherever we see an x, we replace it with x squared plus 5. So that will be x squared plus 5 minus 1, which simplifies to x squared plus 4. Last one, g of 1. So we're going to do g of 1, that's 1 minus 1, which is 0. And then we're going to put that inside g. So we're going to do g of 0, 0 minus 1, which is minus 1.